In Spain, women are angry. They want violence against them to stop.
We have to do more because we're getting killed every day. We're getting hurt every day.
Police here use an algorithm called Viogen to predict how safe women fleeing domestic violence are. It gives them a risk score, which determines what protection is given from police and the courts.
So it doesn't understand about feelings or risk or danger.
Women are always at great risk. The risk always has to be high.
It's controversial and at times has underestimated the risk faced, ending in deadly consequences.
That's the house where Lina living for many years.
Daniel Rios's cousin Lina was killed in February, allegedly strangled by her estranged husband, who then set fire to the home with their children inside. They made it out, but Lina didn't.
The system that was supposed to protect her failed, and the government bears a great deal of responsibility.
The Viogen algorithm gave Lina a medium risk score, so the courts refused to give a restraining order. Within 3 weeks, she was dead.
It has no heart, it cannot feel, it cannot know or find out what is going to happen.
Spain developed and introduced the system in 2007 to keep track of more cases of violence in the home and to remove human bias from policing. It has 35 basic questions. From the answers, it then assesses a woman's risk of being harmed. Since it was introduced, reoffending has dropped 25%.
It is hard to know exactly how many lives have been saved, but we do know that our capacity to detect lethal cases has increased over the years.
But 274 women entered into the system have been killed. Dozens of them were deemed low or no risk. What do you say to a family who lost their loved one?
I think all institutions need to improve together to achieve something very important: the fact that risk varies over time.
Police have the power to override the score, but critics say officers are accepting the results 95% of the time.
It is true that police officers with a lot of experience using the tool tend to trust the result of the tool.
Basically, the women were just facing an AI system that they had no awareness or control of.
Gemma Galdon-Clavel's company investigates the performance of AI systems. She offered to audit Viogen pro bono, but for 3 years the Spanish government refused. So it did its own review instead.
None of the engineers ever had data on what happened to women after a risk score was given. So if a woman's killed, they don't look at the system again to see what could have gone wrong.
The algorithm has become so entangled with how police handle violence against women that it's hard to know where its recommendations end and human decision-making begins. And in many cases, the women didn't even know the role the software played in their cases.
It's not possible for an algorithm to determine psychological, physical or economic abuse because the questions it generates are too general.
Nisrin Benside represents families who've lost loved ones to violence in the home. Many of her cases are migrant women.
What the system needs is not more technology, what it needs is more humans.
As the need for better protection collides with technological progress, these women are hoping their lives aren't solely placed in the hands of machines. Catherine Diss, ABC News, Spain.